因为我们知道现在很多的学生对技工专业非常感兴趣，但实际上技工专业包含了非常多的领域，所以我们今天非常有幸请来了这个康尼斯托加学院技工学院的 Program Manager Tina 来为我们讲一讲真正其实技工专业里面有非常多的大家不为熟悉的可以移民又好就业的这个 program。今天的含金量确实非常高，保证颠覆你对技工专业的这个不一样的这个概念，好不好？
So some of the best programs that we have here at the Skilled Trades campus at Conestoga College would be our non-compulsory apprenticeship programs, or trade programs. So those are going to be our electrical industrial, that's going to be any of our precision machining programs, so that's going to include general machinist, tool and die, and then of course our electromechanical automation maintenance program.
Okay.
Carpentry is also included in there, and part of the reason why those are so appealing to international students is because there are, again, easier pathways to secure employment upon graduation. Okay. So which means that you don't have to be registered officially and formally through the ministry for the apprenticeship.
所以刚刚 Tina 刚刚说了，其实她也知道留学生的关注点在于 non-compulsory， 其实这个很重要，就不需要你考证书的。当然 Tina 讲的比较快，我简单的给大家总结一下，有哪些 program。刚刚 Tina 提到 carpentry 木工，还有很多的工业电工 industry electrician， 还有很多的就像我们这些说的设备的维修也是非常好的，也同样不需要你证书跟学徒制。So before you just mentioned some of the programs. So normally, what's the length of the program? Is 1 year or 2 years?
So most of our programs are going to be 2 years. So they're going to be diploma programs. We do have one program right now that, which is our industrial millwright program, and that is a 1-year program. But the 2-year programs are very comprehensive, meaning that they will give you for the most part, they have co-op in them, which is why they're 2 years. Additionally, in the 2 years, that they're also going to give you an equivalency of level 1 and level 2 in the actual trade. So if an international student decides to settle in this region or even across Canada, they can actually be exempted if they'd like to pursue their formal papers in the trade.
所以我刚刚问了，那技工的专业其实刚刚听了你讲了，有1年的，有2年的。当然呢，2年的专业会学到的会更多，并且可能还会有 co-op 的这个的机会，所以不管是1年还是2年都有。So in terms of employment, is that very different for 1 year and 2 years program? And employer do they really care you graduate from 1 year or 2 years?
So that's a really good question. At this time, the employment outlook, so we are experiencing such a shortage, specifically in the trades, that at this time, 1 year or a 2-year program is still very marketable to employers. So if it is a level 1, you still get a level 1 exemption from your actual trade school. But again, obviously, the more levels you're exempted, the more skills that you've acquired before going into the labor market is going to be helpful to the student.
所以我刚刚问了，那如果在找工作的时候，你读1年、读2年有没有很大的区别？那刚刚Tina说，其实实际上没有。但是呢，对于技工专业，你有 Level 1跟 Level 2的这个的不同级别的这个证书。我们虽然说这个对移民来说不是强制性的证书要求，但是对这个职业来说也有不同级别。但是基本上在你刚开始迈入到这个职场里面，可能区别不是特别大。So we are sitting in the Conestoga College located in the Waterloo, KW region. So most people curious, is that easier to find a job to here comparing to the GTA area?
Yeah. So this campus is really located in the heart of a geographical region that is very rich with industrial employers. So what that really means then is we are typically about 20 minutes to maximum about 45 minutes from our largest employers who support Conestoga College and who are looking for skill sets that our students are graduating from.
So 我们刚刚我刚才提了一个问题，因为大家都很关心就业，可能大家对安省的这个滑铁卢区域可能不是特别了解，可能很多人担心这个就业的问题。那刚刚缇娜也说了，其实这个区域有非常丰富的，应该是安省甚至是于北美非常重要的一个加工制造业的一个中心，其实很多机会也远远要超过 GTA。So what's the major employers in here?
So some of our major employers located here are Toyota, Linamar, ATS, which is automation tooling systems, Eclipse, and Magna as well.
所以我刚刚问了有哪些知名的公司，那当然首当其冲就是 Toyota 丰田，那还有 Linamar， Magna。所以当然我不太熟悉这个加工制造业的一些情况，但是这些公司大家有兴趣可以搜索一下，全球非常顶级的汽车零配件还有加工业，它与他们一个集群的话，其实下属有非常多的这个子公司，所以提供的就业机会还是非常非常多。So normally, students graduate from the skill trade program. What's the specific field they go to? They go to the construction or they go to manufacture or factory?
Absolutely. So the majority of the graduates are going to, from the programs that I'm speaking about, are going to go to the manufacturing sector. So which means it's going to be an industrial type of field. So if any of the employers that I have spoken about, they are all manufacturers. The other thing I wanted to mention was not only are those some of our larger employers, but the geographical area is also very rich with a lot of medium-sized employers as well. So currently, Conestoga, it works with approximately 20,000 employers within the area. So again, small, medium, and large are all very supportive to the college. But getting back to your question, so looking at the industrial, we are looking at producing products. So whether it be food, cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, even IT components, electronic components, these are what our students are going to work in. They're going to work on the robots, they're going to work on the technical and electrical components. They're going to fabricate things. So all of the things that you need to build the parts. So for example, if you look at your iPhone, all of those parts need to be manufactured, right? So very similar to cars, very similar to our hospital equipment. That's what our students are going to be working on.
所以我刚刚问了，如果你从技工专业毕业的话，你真正工作的场景是怎么样的？刚刚缇娜也介绍了，因为在整个 KW 的这个地区的话，有超过2万家的这个工厂，所以最终呢，大家都是到不管是小型medium size 中型或者大型的工厂里面去，因为这类的雇主太多太多。好，那我们下面的话就让缇娜详细的介绍2个 program， 第一个是大家最关心的 carpentry 木工。
So they can find entry-level positions, and these entry-level positions, though, are typically paying quite well. And so what I mean by quite well is, on average, you can expect for somebody just graduating and starting, they could be making approximately $25 an hour. Sometimes more.
所以刚刚说了，首先缇娜说，木工专业的毕业生在 Conestoga 学院的话，起薪大概在25，时薪在251个小时。
For carpentry, if you're speaking about carpentry, that's going to be in our construction field. And currently right now, all of our regions, so not only KW, but all of our surrounding regions are certainly seeing a huge surge in construction. So not only commercial, but also residential.
Okay. So 刚刚缇娜也说了，如果你是木工专业，其实你就业的领域呢，第一有工厂家居制作很多这个木工的这个零件，这是一方面。那更重要的是，现在都是到了建筑工地。那建筑工地从事了木工，因为加拿大的北美的房子都是木头做的，所以这个对木工的这个需求会更大一点。所以呢，你就算从木工专业毕业，其实你就业的领域都有很多，起薪大概在25块钱加币1个小时左右。所以不要局限于你的职业，只是在某一个领域。其实你学了这个专业之后，可以去的领域不同的场景，你今后对应的 NOC code 也会不一样。Okay, that's our first program. So second one, so electrical maintenance. So what do they do?
So our electromechanical automation program. So this is a very unique program because it's actually going to be giving you skill sets of two of our trades. So it's going to be giving you a skill set of millwright, and it's also going to be giving you the skill set of an industrial electrician. And so this is going to be where you're going to be setting in an environment where you're producing products or in food and that kind of thing.
OK， 所以我们第二个program就是刚刚就介绍，其实是一个非常冷门的一个专业。其实刚刚 Tina 也说了，你从这个专业毕业的话，其实有2个领域的这个 skills 可以走。第一个是像电工，第二个是像这个机械操作一样的，那实际工作的场景就这样了。So what about the salary?
Salary, again, is going to be very strong. So typically our co-op students in this program, so our electromechanical automation maintenance program, is starting at 25 to 30. When you have moved through your apprenticeship, so if you've acquired all of your levels of experience, so as you continue to gain experience, you definitely go up in range. So we have licensed, so we have people who have completed their years of experience, and you can make upwards to $70,000 to $100,000 very easily. So even if once you've graduated, so what this means, and once you've graduated and you're just starting, you can make somewhere between $25 to $30 an hour.
Okay.
At that point, as you continue to gain your experience, so 3 to 4 years into the experience, again, that's where you can be making top dollar.
所以这个专业呢，刚刚 Tina 也说了，因为你的就业的情况非常好，当然你起薪大概也在25到30，会比木工高一点，但是你毕业了之后，有了那么几年2到3年的工作经验，非常容易达到7万甚至更多的一个薪资。所以呢，这个专业不是非常热门，但实际上非常多的本地学生在读。Also, some of the students curious than the curriculum setting. Is it hard to finish a skill trade program? Because some of the transfer from the marketing, from the accounting, there's so many essays. So what's the curriculum setting?
So the curriculum setting is going to be, for all of it, it's going to be definitely a blend of theory and then a lot of lab time, so hands-on practical time. So what that means then is approximately 50 to 60% of the course and the program is going to be in a lab. So where you're going to be exhibiting all of the theories that you just learned in a classroom. This is where you're going to be applying them. This is where you're going to be able to learn how to, what it feels like. You're going to be understanding how to connect the components and that type of thing. The curriculum is going to be strongly based on math as well. So math is going to be a skill that is required throughout any of our trade programs. And we're looking at probably more advanced math, certainly.
Okay. 所以我刚刚问的这个读好不好读，因为很多人担心，完了我这个过去没有任何技工的经验，我能不能毕业？所以Tina刚刚说了，其实这个不管所有的这个 skill trade 这个技工专业的话，基本上有1半的时间都是在这个 lab 里面，就是你要动手，你要实际会操作。那对于整个读书的强度来说，需要你有一定的数学的基础。当然，对于中国的学生来说，我们说的这个数学，那本地人的数学就像个笑话一样的，是吧？你只要国内高中毕业的数学100%够用，所以这个跟你以前读的什么商科呀，可能是完全不一样，因为你有1半的时间在这个实地的工作场景里面，需要你来动手，所以这是技工专业的这个读书的强度问题啊，大家不必太过于担心，哪怕你以前没有相关的工作经验。Okay.
Actually, and another really great thing about the curriculum is you do need to have some sort of interest to work with your hands and tools and that kind of thing. But you don't even have to have any experience because the programs will teach you everything. So currently our students will come into the program, never have touched a tool, and we will teach you how to do that.
所以刚刚Tina也补充了一下，如果说你以前没有跟任何的工具接触啊，我也不会啊，你简单的锤子钉子，我当然说的很简单，开玩笑啊。他说你也不用担心，因为学校老师都会教你，只要你愿意学，愿意动手，其实大家不必担心这个读书的难度。Okay, how about we visit some labs?
Sounds
so
great.
See what it looks like.
Wonderful.
OK, 下面我们就跟随 Tina， 我们去实地看一看这个学校技工专业的这个 lab 到底是什么样的。
Hi everybody, we are in our Mechatronics lab at the Conestoga College Skilled Trades campus. This is one of the labs as part of our electromechanical automation maintenance program. And what you're going to be seeing here is this is a miniature conveyor belt. So the reason why it's miniature is because our students are able to see all the various components at the same time. They're able to understand and see the electrical components, the technical components. And what you're going to be working on is if you picture this same setup, but blown up 100 times.
所以刚刚 Tina 介绍了，其实这是一个迷你的一个实际的工作场景，当然是个缩小版，当然实际的工厂可能要大几百倍而已。所以真正很多的技工专业，特别是我们像刚刚介绍的那个专业的毕业生，实际的工作场景可能在操作维护或者说监控这个设备，保证这个传送带能够顺利的这个运转。因为一旦这个生产线停止，公司就损失的钱就会很多。所以这是一个迷你版的实际工作场景的一个缩小版。
And again, you can see how advanced this is. So you can see the technology that goes into this type of lab. So you're going to be potentially working with Siemens, you're going to be working with Omron, you're going to be working with pneumatics, hydraulics, and these are all various components that are used on the machinery. So remember, our skilled trades graduates are going to be the ones who are able to fix and maintain and repair the equipment that help to make the organization's money.
所以呢，这个场景给大家来是清除了一个误区。所以在工厂里面做事，并不是所有的工种都要你手工去做，其实更重要的职责是保证设备的正常运转。你要会维护设备、操作设备，以及有些很特殊的是，你要会制作一些特殊的一些零件。所以这是一个这个 program 这个具体的实际的工作的场景。Go ahead, Mark.
My name is Mark Amato. I'm the technician for the EM/AM program at Conestoga College. This is our robotics lab where we practice having our students integrate PLCs with robots. So that's part of the main feature we do here is we have a combination of mechanical and electrical, and we top it all off with automation. And that's the big force we drive here at the program.
所以在这个 lab 里面，学生就学会如何操作这些机器人，然后碰到什么问题要学会这个如何的维修。所以这是一个非常大的一个 lab， 我们可以看到各种各样的品牌的机器人都在这里。所以这是学生在这里会学到的一些内容。
So this is one of 3 of our carpentry labs. You'll notice that they have this very spacious. It's to accommodate a lot of the projects that we're going to have. These carpentry shops are going to support not only our post-secondary programs, but also our trade programs as well. You can see in the back right corner, you can see some of the projects being made. You can see the framing, you can see the spot for the windows, and then you can also see the spots for part of the roofing as well.
所以这个就是木工carpentry 的这个实验室，这个 lab。所以大家可以看到，其实当然我们因为有学生，大家可以已经听到这个设备运作的声音。所以有后面建房子搭框架，还有制作一些简单的一些家具的一个场景。所以这是木工的一些 lab。
Right, so miniature version of what you can find at our carpentry.
所以大家可以看到，其实木工的应用面还是很广，有家庭的安装式、房屋的建造，还有一些家具的制作这些一些简单的情况。所以你真正学了木工，实际工作的场景有很多种，对应的 NOC code 也有很多。
Hi, so we're now towards the ending of our tour at the Conestoga College Skilled Trades campus. One of the reasons why we're inviting so many of our international students as well as domestic students is to address the skill shortage that we're experiencing in the geographical area. We invite all of our students to come to Conestoga. We have a number of supports to make them comfortable and to ensure that they're successful here and to support them into the workforce.
所以今天非常感谢 Tina 的时间，因为今天为什么介绍 Conestoga College？ 因为 Conestoga College 开放了绝大部分技工专业给国际留学生，这个不是所有学校能做到的。所以你如果想读技工，这个 Conestoga College 应该是你非常不错的选择。同时提醒一下大家，这个学校在大多地区以外， 并且今后就业也会在大多地区以外，无论是从省提名还是联邦的层面，一定有非常大的这个好处，好不好？ Thank you very much, Tina, for your time.
Thank you. Look forward to seeing you.